Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
Starling Marte.
Starling Marte is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Ground ball right into the shift. Story picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Gonzalez. And that's the third out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Russell. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Center fielder, Charlie.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. The relay. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Now a flare out toward right center. Zobrist is there, and he puts this one away for the third. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Wilson
and that's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Digging in now, Javier Baez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Zobrist
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line towards center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In is Gerardo Parra, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he's set down, one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Trevor Story. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned. The 0-1 delivery. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Jonathan Lucroy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Addison Russell. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Ready on 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A good jump out there in center that time, and there's one away.
Designated hitter.
Standing in, Will Atkinson. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gonzalez coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Striding into the box, John Jay. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that striding in once again, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, David Dahl.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 19.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. A base hit in his first trip. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. Digging in to try it again.
Right
Carlos
fielder,
Gonzalez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Gonzalez.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Grounded to the right. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 7. Starling
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make it work a little bit.
Gonzalez has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. At the plate, Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackmon's after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the. So striding forward now, Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In tied at 93, ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Reynolds around second. He's going to try for third. The relay throw, and the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple. Into the box. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Zobrist. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and that's going to land foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading out for the
He'll
Cubs,
start things out as we begin the 5th.
40, Wilson Contreras.
Hot shot down the line. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hara will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a slider that's inside 1-0. On the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 delivery. This is skied into short left center. Jay has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Will Atkinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Will Atkinson.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. In now is John Jay. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Nope.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackman. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 19.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swinging a soft liner, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a look over to first. Another look to first. He's set, and the pitch. Throw down to second. No runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Now a move over to first. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. Mike Montgomery comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mark Reynolds. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. He doubled his last time through. And he takes ball 1. 2-0 now. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line towards center field. Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. Two balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count 2-0. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Settling in now, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. No problem here, 1 away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop, Trevor. It looks like the from the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
On to first. Ready now, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Ben Zobrist.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Gonzalez moving to his left. 1 out. Standing in, Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Russell
starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ready once again, Will Atkinson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball. And the pitch on 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. In now is John Jay. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fielder number 30, John.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box, Chris Bryant. Last time through was a base hit.
Bryant.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Striding in, Ryan Healy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Carlos Estevez been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado. Alex Avila will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled as strike. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Edwards Jr. enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. In the air out to right. Moving under it, Zobrist. He's got it 1 away. Here's Cargo. Carlos Gonzalez. It could really use. Glenn Perkins is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Number 12.
So striding in, Mark Reynolds. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Wilson Contreras.
Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Javier. He was a double play victim last year. Denard Span will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. hit hard towards center. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. The tag, and he is out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A changeup over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. In his Gerardo Park. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a throw on by Zobrist. Gets him at first. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Span on the run. 2 gone. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Perkins comes set. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. At the plate.
Designated hitter, David.
Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. He's got to hurry, and he is out on the tag. Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
How about it?
Kyle Schwarber will move into the on-deck circle.
Chicago, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the changeup is way low that time. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will wind up kicking off the wall near the 350 sign. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. But he'll decide against taking third here as he stays put at second now with two away. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Throw to first in plenty of time. Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot.
Wade Davis jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Mark Reynolds is in with 2 away as he takes.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Russell is there to make the catch, and that means here's Chris Bryant now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chris Russin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. On the ground here for Reynolds over at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for
The
another
catcher, number
chance?
40.
Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. In is Gerardo Parra. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Popped up. Bryant is going to get there. He's got it one away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. Owen
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. Ready now, Denard Span, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
The right fielder, number 4. Denard.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Jason Hayward will come on now and pinch run here.
Jason Hayward.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Hayward is digging for home. And a relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Here's Addison Russell. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Pat Neshek will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding into the box, Anthony goes, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Throw goes to third, and not in time as the run scores. In now is John Jay. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runner goes. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon
center
now.
fielder, number
He's working on a
19,
three-hit ball
Charlie
game right now.
Blackmon.
Popped up. Bryant calls for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Ben Zobrist. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Here now is the final.